What's going on, everybody? Shaun Solo, Devil RC. What's going on? Chest bumps. It's Thursday, but I'm not racing. I'm gonna go take a little bit of a relaxation, maybe play with the TRXM. You guys asked for a little bit of test and tune tips, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And specifically, these are for the carpet, not any other turf, because this is where we've been racing them, and it's been about a year plus. So when I say that these are the tips, these are the tips to go by, especially right now. I know out of the box Pro Roller is fantastic. If you want to get some different spring settings, most likely the heavier, the more heavy, stiffer ones, the gold ones up in the front, and the Prism tires in the rear with the carpet front tires, and making sure your oil is just filled up, which out of the box it should be. Make sure when you redo your oils, you unscrew from the bottom, not the top. That's why I got one metal and one plastic, you'll see later. And then the brushless system, you know, the dynamite. Yeah, we don't change pinions or spurs or any of that stuff. I do got that upgraded spur little deal, but I don't think it's really needed. So let's get into it real quick. Oh, Maurice, we're gonna get into it with Maurice. Okie dokie, I'm here with Maurice. You guys remember Maurice? What's up?
Rock and roll.
All right, so we're going through this. Other than I told him, you know, Pro Roller stock is pretty good. And last week, Heinz said don't go carbon fiber no more. The stock is really well. But yeah, any other tips out there that you were doing? I know. I
like the Pro Roller setup, fairly stock, 30 weight oil all the way around. I tried adding weight, but I always take the weight off, and I tend to like the car better without the weight. Make sure you got a good slipper adjustment. Replace those blue pads every once in a while, so that way it runs consistently. And be careful with running a lot of the metal parts in the back. It seems like I would break the ball stud into the transmission case and have to replace that case. Would be pretty frustrating. So I like a lot of the plastic parts. I don't even recommend the metal too much on there. So just keep it plastic, lightweight, and just keep the maintenance up on it, and pull the trigger, have fun.
And the servo, what do you think? Because $15 to $80 for those, what were that ones that everybody's getting?
Is it EcoSport? Is the basic ones? That's what I ran. I had decent luck, but I would break them every once in a while, so I don't have a good solution for you. I know some people have the Reese servo that do pretty good. Just be careful you get the right servo horn on there, and it's tough. That's the weak point. The rest of the car is pretty decent, but the steering servo has always been in a weak spot on the car.
Yeah.
But you can drive this thing, you can drive just about anything. It's a little hot rod.
Yeah, and just don't tighten up everything. Keep it a little loose. No need to make it real stiff, because it becomes more rigid and on the track, I think.
Oh, sure, yeah. Make sure everything is free and everything is going good. I do recommend this metal one that you got up on here. I like that, this front top plate. That I do recommend.
And the weight, I know Joel's running that weight, that brass weight in the front too.
Actually, I like that too. That was a pretty good one to run up there. But I wouldn't run any metal in the back, because it was breaking the ball stud on that transmission case, and you have to replace that transmission case for a small part. And then maybe putting some color on the dog bones, so if they fall out in the carpet you can find them, because that was an issue at one point. That's a great idea. I've seen that happen to a few people.
And then and with the dynamite setup, the batteries we're using is usually what, a 40C push out, or some are 70.
I had a 1000 milliamp, and I think it was a 30C on there. But I was getting an easy 20-minute runtime, so you can go to these 500s maybe for weight savings is fine. I don't think the C rating is that big. I mean, the bigger C rating, the better, but I've seen a lot of batteries working pretty good, so I wouldn't get too fussy on that.
Cool. And I know Cliff is the one that put me to that and put a little zip ties on there and fixed that so they don't come off, which was kind of cool.
Oh, that seems like a great idea. I've had those spring cups come off.
Right, the spring, thank you. Yep, cool. All right, cool. Well, thanks for tuning in with me, Maurice. Thank you very much. He's going to go racing this Thursday. I'm going to, like I said, relax a little bit. I need some TLC. All right. Thanks, man.
See you.
Later.
When they were online, those tires out.